ScaleGrid's fully managed hosting for MongoDB Database allows you to easily create a new dedicated hosting deployment in just a few minutes. You can create a new deployment from your cluster list page for MongoDB Database or from the Getting Started page. Start by selecting MongoDB Database, then you can select your cloud provider. At this time, we support DigitalOcean, Azure, and AWS through our dedicated hosting model. You can also deploy MongoDB Database on Azure through our Bring Your Own Cloud model, and on AWS through our Bring Your Own Cloud or Shared model. Next, select Dedicated Hosting as your plan type. Dedicated Hosting is our all-inclusive model that is hosted through your ScaleGrid account, while our Bring Your Own Cloud model is hosted through your own AWS or Azure cloud or VMware or bare metal server. Review your selections and click the green Create Your Cluster button. Enter a name for your deployment using alphanumeric characters. Select your cloud profile region, deployment size, version, and storage engine, and click Next. On the next page, you can enable replication for your deployment. Select your replica type, then customize the cloud regions for your primary standby setup to geographically distribute your deployment. On the next page, you can enable sharding for your deployment. This is only available if replica sets are not enabled. On the advanced page, you can enable SSL, encrypt data disk, and compression using Snappy or zlib for your deployment. Click Next to move on to the import page, where you can perform a one-time import using mongodump. This is not a live sync, and we typically recommend waiting to import and migrate your data until after your cluster has been created. Click Next to review a final summary of your new MongoDB database cluster configurations, and click Create to start provisioning your deployment. Your new MongoDB database deployment at ScaleGrid is now being created. This process takes 15 to 20 minutes, so while you wait, go to your new cluster details page where you can find your credentials to connect to your application. As always, if you have any questions, please email us at support@scalegrid.io.